Tell them who you are. If you're living in the movement, you wanna praise God. This is how we do it.
What? What up? I'm in bacon again. Oh, this is a good one. These kids tore the place up pretty good. But anyways, the paint's already been in here. But this is from the deck. I busted that out yesterday. Put some foam in there that kind of seal up some of them holes. I put a piece of drywall in the hole, mud that up. The rest of the unit's not too bad. But a couple door frames that are kicked in. I have to fix that. They also put the hand through the door. Of course, that's drywall repairs. About it on that. But what I want to show you is this old nasty air conditioner. See how bad that is? That is really rough. So we'll get to cleaning this one real quick. You know me, I love to use a tool. Not too bad. Anyways, it's not too bad in here. He hasn't painted the walls yet, by the way. He worked on the ceilings, painted all the ceilings throughout. In the kitchen, I got to put a new light in. Strobing. Them LED lights, man. Yeah, they're cheap, man, but that's what they do. They strobe out. So let's get to working on this air conditioner. On this one here, it's so bad that I'm going to use the jet end on it. See if we can't blow that stuff out.
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through eyes covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
So if you take the screws out of the side of it, I can actually pick it up and get down there in that bottom area, because you get a lot of crap laying down the bottom. Just want to clean it off as best I can. I don't care if I mess the coil up a little bit. If I mess it up, I'll just replace it. It needs to be replaced. But this is a 22 unit, so I'm not going to get too crazy with it. We'll set that right there. Hit it with some Go Juice so we get that line cleaned out. Get that drain cleaned out. It's not going down. Not draining, bruh. So we can get this coil up higher and get back in there and get a better shot at it. It's kind of hard to describe. The drain goes through the wall right here, drops straight down about 2 foot, across, up, and then this way. It has about a 2 foot P-trap in it. Or trap, you know. Well, that's not wanting to play nice. So let's see if I can get this coil to move up a little higher. Whoops. Let's see, get it over out of the way. all this junk. You know, it's not one to play nice. All that water coming right back in. Yep, it's right there. I just can't get it in there far enough. There, pretty good. If I can get that right in the hole. There we go. It's not wanting to drain. Check the other end out real quick. There we go. Had a little bit of dirt in the bottom of it. Make sure I didn't break it. Yeah, there it goes. Chill. It's draining now.
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright.
So I went down to the shop and got my little 12 M12 vacuum. I put a piece of PEX A. It's the flexible stuff on there, so I can get down in there without busting my fingers. Like normally I bust my fingers up pretty good doing this. So this will work a little bit better. Just a little bit.
It actually went right in the hole. That worked out perfectly.
Get the other little pry bar out here. There we go.
Now I can get in there.
Jump.
Got a whole bunch of little chunks down in there. It's all rust, hair, stuff like that, but that looks so much better. So yeah, let's go ahead and spray it down some more. Right there, I'm inside the drain.
So being able to get down inside that drain, man, makes it really nice. I can clean that out real good. Add more water, make sure it's not backing up. Because see, the drain pan is not really all that flat, tipped like it should be. So I got more water sitting down here than I do down here. Oh, mysteries. But at least it looks like it's somewhat draining properly. Oh my gosh. Galloping tool. I'm on top of it. So yeah, it's not too bad. You know, we'll have to run it to see if it's even working properly. And I prefer to use one of these because it'll actually clean the coil. You know, it'll get in there and clean that metal off. So I think it'll probably work for right now. I'll go ahead and shop back this up. All right, so now that I got the drain all cleaned up, I had to take the shop back to the drain. That's the drain right there. It's right beside the water here. And blow through and then pull back because the drain was plugged up. But I got it all back together. I got the coil set back in there. Now see the gap? Now I have a gap. As of before, I didn't have a gap. So now the whole furnace needs to be cleaned. I need to take this out, clean the squirrel cage because it's all nasty. It's sticky. So we'll have to do that next. Well, tomorrow. But for right now, I'm gonna put this cage back on top and see if she works. Well, I got it all back together. It's running. But like I said, tomorrow I'll do the coil. I'll do the whole furnace clean, seal this off. I just want to make sure that I'm working properly, or working. I don't know about proper, but working. Because I got all this drywall work stuff to do, and I need that AC running because it removes the moisture. For my next trick, we're gonna fix this. I'm gonna cut that out, put a new piece of drywall on there, and mud it over, cut all the foam off. And I got foam. This cable box, it was all jacked up off the wall. People just adding coat of caulk to it. I'm gonna clean that up. Same thing with that one. And then I got 2 doors in the bathroom that are questionable. Also see this spot over here. I got some corner bead all busted up. I mean, I've already got the mud, so it ain't gonna hurt. Now I'll go ahead and hit all the little nail holes because there's some nail holes in the back. So let's do this, man. All right, so I got a lot of new guys on here. So I'll show you when you see the foam, it's because I'm getting ready to do drywall. So what I do is I foam these holes in and I cut the foam off flush with the wall. This here is a cable box, so I'll just try to give it some insulation. But I'll show you the bathroom. The bathroom where the kid kicked the door, busted the door out. Well, the foam will actually bond the wood back together and keep the door from flexing. So you can see how he kicked it, he busted it in. Well, this is flat, so now all I gotta do is drywall right over top of it. So we'll make her look pretty, man. The Ray man. Do it the Ray way. Ray way. Anyways, let's get this on, man. Now get it all squared out. Shoot a couple screws in it. We call that, what do they call that when things tore up? Distress look. They're charging $930 a month for these apartments. Crazy money, bro. Where do you think this is? Denver? Love you, Dave. So not everybody's seen me do this. My drywall mud, I use 90-minute mud. Anyway, so I know I need a lot of mud, so I'm gonna go ahead and take it right out of the pan. But yeah, I use 90-minute mud, powder, lightweight, basically. That's enough right now. So normally I use my trowel, but I'm recording at this moment. Anyway, so I just get a little bit of mud in there. It'll be easy on the water. Just add a little at a time. Because if you add too much, then you got to add more mud to dry it back up. Just take it real easy. Just a little bitty mixer. I made it to work on this drill. Like I said, a lot of you guys haven't seen me do this. Just mix it up real lightly. Just take your time with it. Don't add a whole bunch of water. Now you can use just a knife on this, It just takes longer. And you don't get a smooth consistency.
inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the
You don't like standing on bucket, but so anyways, once I mix it up, I always knock that stuff down off the sides real quick. Give it a quick spin with the mud knife. Just make sure I'm not good and clean. All right, so what I gotta do is just put a little bit of mud on these holes, right? Just a little bit. Fill it in. Try to teach you guys a better way of doing mud work. You know what I'm saying? You don't always have to use bucket mud. Bucket mud has its place, man. But it also shrinks up real bad. And powder mud is actually easier to work with than bucket mud. The reason why I say that is because that one little bitty white bucket you just saw me with, I can fill that up about 3/4 away, and that'll last me for months. Of course, I don't do a whole bunch of drywall work anymore, but put a little dab on top, a little dab on there, get it in the corner. If you guys want to learn how to do some drywall work, man, there's all kinds of YouTube channels just for drywall work from the old guys. Bunch of young kids out here. You trying to do it to learn the easy way. We learned it the hard way. Hard knocks, man. Okay, so once I get my first coat of mud on there, like I said, that's just a filler coat. And then I take mesh, this is fiber tape. It looks like fiberglass. And I just put it across the seam, bring it down. That's all I gotta do. Because it will, it's really super thin, but it bonds really good. And it helps to straighten out any imperfections in the drywall. You know what I'm saying? Let's see if I can do this without getting mud all over me today. Oh, it slipped. There we go. Just put a little mud on there, mash it down. Now I need to get the top. That's about right. So then you just take the tape. I usually start on the wall and just kind of push it up in the corner. You want about a 50 on the ceiling, 50 on the wall, and just easy with the blade, because you'll cut right through that tape if you push too hard, like I just did. But that's a dead corner, so just like so, bro. And then on this crack here, I'll put a little bit of mud on that and run a piece of this tape across. This is super, super easy, guys. Super easy to work with until you drop your tool. If you drop your tool, make sure you ain't got boogers in it. Super easy to work with, man. Super, super easy. So now what I'll do is go ahead and clean some of this other stuff up. Try to flip this corner out a little bit. Get in that corner. Because the corner's all jacked up. Where maintenance guys have come in and just whacked mud on it and took off. So then you get all jaggy edges and stuff. So just put a little mud on it. I'm just filling it in. That's all I'm doing. Then I'll come back tomorrow and we'll still do another coat. Tomorrow, we got all week. Yep. Well, you're gonna make sure you put your top coat right on top of that tape. Whoop. Fill in the hose for the painter. Just make this look pretty. Cause we got, that's our job, man. We fix and repair daily. We'll go ahead and hit that all the way across there. Fill in the little holes for the painter. And we got our crack buster here. That'll work for now.
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross.
Okay, so these little spots like this, what I like to do, and I know my light just died, so in this corner, it's already got tape on it. I'm just trying to clean it up because it looked like it busted out. See the bumps? I don't worry about them bumps because I'll sand that down. That'll sand down like butter. So I'm not worried about that. So anyways, let's put some mud on it. I'm trying to be pretty about it. Then we take our tape and we put it on top of it. Just like so. A little mud, a little tape. Just like that. Put a little mud over it, smooth it out. You always want to go bigger. You know what I'm saying? Because the whole point is to float it out. Don't try to get real close because it'll show up. So like I said, it's first coat. Let's let that go. Let's move on to the other spots. All right, so on this door, there's no fuzzy sticking out. Just tape off of there. Doesn't really matter. So on this door, we'll put a little coat of mud across it. Throw some tape on it. It's just like doing a regular patch, except it's on a piece of wood. Whenever you put tape over tape, put a little mud on it first. It helps it to bond. Need a piece of tape. This fiber tape also helps it to make a smooth first coat. So, like I said, it's just first coat, man. We're just trying to get covered right now. Real thin coat. Cool. Now we'll do the other side. I need a little bit more mud. So yeah, I'll do the other side real quick. Hey, one more thing before I dart out here today. The air conditioner, see how it's starting to dry out? Looks good. I show you what impressed me. 66 degrees in here. That's pretty good, man. It's 66 and it's not froze up. You see what I'm saying? Not froze up. I think it's working. Yeah, I mean, it's only like 75, 78 degrees outside, but it's cool. So yeah, that furnace worked good. Tomorrow, we'll pull the blower out. We'll sanitize the blower. We'll seal that off on the bottom. And I'm thinking about something. I do those 20 inch for 20 inch filter returns, which is it mounts to the wall and then the filter goes in the grill. You know what I'm saying? You might have seen, you have to look at some old videos, but I'm thinking I can do a filter grill on that. On this right here, do a filter grill on this versus that old stupid freaking door, but it takes one bolt right here. It doesn't give you very good airflow. I don't know where it went to, but I got thinking about that 20 by 20 filter return right there. I don't know. I'll give you a shot. I'm gonna do it tomorrow. So we'll go from there, bro. See you guys, man.
Tell them who you are if you're living in the movement. You wanna praise God. This is how we do